Alright, yeah, and welcome back to some more Slay the Spire. So I'm very excited to get in. I think most of you realise that I've been doing a backlog. According to Steam, I hadn't played it since actually last week, so it's going to be a little bit of a rusty one for me. I'm not sure where we left off as far as which characters to pick, but I kind of wanted to just let my backlog run down a little bit just so that we could deal with all of the updates as and when they come out, because I realised I went a little bit too far ahead and a few updates came out during some of the videos, and I kind of want to give you guys like a live update kind of thing. So the newest update has actually been some changes to all of the menus and stuff like that, and also I think they've changed the level cap kind of thing. So some of the unlocks, if we scroll down here, there's 3 cards that we have unlocked automatically but we haven't found yet, and I think there's the same for the silent as well. So we're kind of close to just... Ooh, this is interesting. I guess we're going to go on a standard run. I want to know what they're going to be. We've got 1 unlock remaining on the silent, 2 on the Ironclad, so we're going to go with the Ironclad. It looks like no matter what happens on this particular run, we're going to unlock some cards, so let's embark. Let's see if we can get that last unlock going. Alright, Meow. Enemies in your next 3 combats have 1 HP. And can't get an elite to 1 HP, so I'm going to leave that alone. Remove 2 cards for 8 max HP. I think I'll take that actually over transforming a card. Get rid of a defend and a strike. It's pretty much the same exact deck, just a little smaller then. Okay, as far as the floor is concerned, let's have a look at campfires. Is there any double hits? There's a double hit there. So that's 1, 2, 3. We can hit along there. 4 in total if we went the left-hand side. We'd hit a lot of question marks, which means we wouldn't really be hitting cards all that much. But we'd be able to upgrade the cards that we do have, so there is that. 1, 2, 3 along there. So it looks like the left-hand path is the way to go for campfires. If I wanted elites, which I don't think I do, I can get 2 elites along this path. So actually, I'm going to take the left path. I don't really care for a shop, only 99 gold. Not necessarily going to need anything from there just yet. Let's go this way. Not many fights, but just enough, I guess. Alright. Let's take you out, pass the turn. And he's going to reduce our attack. Yes. I'm starting to remember these guys a little bit. So essentially the colour of the slime depends on the colour, is equal to the colour of the thing that they debuff. So green is your attack, and then blue is your shield. I feel like it should be the other way around for no other reason than it confuses me specifically. But anyway, we're going to bash him and we're going to protect. We take 2, we gain 6 back anyway, so not a problem. He puts a wound in. And let's see, how much are we doing now? 9. So we got lethal. Easy peasy. Regen potion is sweet. And entrench. That's one of the new cards. Double your current block. Is this a block deck then? I guess it's a block deck. Let's do this. We'll take entrench. We're going to see it a little often. I don't know if I want to remove a card just yet, to be honest. I guess I could remove a strike. It leaves us with a little bit of an underwhelming attack. But card removal is awesome. I don't really want to leave without nothing. We'll see. I might get punished for that. I just really want some sort of block payoff card, to be honest. Ooh, it's a shop. And can't afford any of that. Block payoff. Block and draw a card. That could be okay. I guess Shrug-Off is the card here. Draws us into strikes and blocks all the same. It's like a really good block. Yeah. 8 instead of 5. I think I'll take it. And we'll go. I need to build a deck before we even touch those elites. Golden Idol. So we get, I think, 10% extra gold, but we trigger a trap, which means we get to do one of these. Take 18 damage. I think I'll do that. The unplayable injury. Yeah, 25% more gold. So we're going to be healing 6 constantly, so I'm not too fussed about that. We're a block deck, so I feel like we should be able to smash it. Let's do this. Alright, fight. I want to come away from this with more health than I entered it with. So we can take 1 and strike. I guess that's what we'll do. We'll save our big attacks, hopefully for the turns when he's going to do his buff. Or for turns like this, where we can block it all in one go and then bash him. Deck size is so small that we actually just tend to shuffle the same cards back into our hands, so seeing the same bash over and over again is not impossible. Okay, he's going to attack us, so we get Shrug off again, and then we'll strike through. Make good use of that vulnerability while we can. And he's going to block and attack. Vulnerability's gone, but we should see bash. Yep. So bash you, strike you, and you should be dead next turn. The deck's so thin that we're always guaranteed to get blocks and defends in our hands, I would say. There we go. And we netted some gold there. Iron Wave is okay. Infernal Blade is fun. I think I'll take Iron Wave. It's block and damage, so it works with our character a little bit. And then we're going to smith here. Can I get this down to... I can get this down to 1. So it effectively just becomes a block as long as we've got a block in hand. You're just extra damage. You're extra block. You're extra block and damage. I think I'll go with the Entrench. It's just useless on 2 energy on this floor. So if I get it to 1, then I can at least use it with 1 guard in hand. Alright. Easy enough, Cultist. And unfortunately we don't get a bash, which would have been nice. So it's just effectively a triple strike here. And sadly we've gone over the guaranteed shuffle every single turn kind of defense that we had before, but we do have the Shrug off, which also helps. Okay. But so far so good, I would say. 29. It's 9 plus 12. Not quite what I want. So let's just block. Oops. Block all the damage so that we can net some health, because we don't want to be using those campfires to rest, and I do want to hit some elites along the way. So we don't make good use of the vulnerability there, but I can reapply some. That's 9 damage. I'll just block and I'll get you next time. So actually we take 7 and we lose 1 HP from this fight, which is not the worst at all. So Clash is dead. Headbutt is cool. Exhaust all non-attack cards and gain 5 block for each. No. It would make our deck size insanely small, but I don't think it's... Place a card from your discard pile on the top of your draw pile. Like, this is always enabled with our small deck size, except for on turn 1, which we'd have to play a card first and then headbutt into it. I think I can take it though. And then let's smith again. This time we'll go with... What does headbutt do? 12 damage instead. It's maybe the bash for the 3 vulnerable, so we don't have to use it as much, and then we can use defense more often rather than trying to make use of the vulnerability as it stands and then taking damage as a result. Bash plus is cool. I do also really like Shrug It Off. I think Shrug It Off, the 11 block, 22 with the Entrench or whatever it's called, is also really good. I would prefer it be the same block but draw 2 cards. I think that'd be much better, but... Or maybe slightly more block, like 9 block, draw 2. That would make me happier, but we can't always have what we want now, can we? Maybe the Iron Wave. Some decent blocks to go with the Entrench is always nice. I think I'll go Bash Plus. I want to make the 2 energy stuff actually worth playing every time I see it, kind of thing. So, come on, Calipers. Happy Flower. Every 3 turns gain energy. It's not bad. It's not bad. I'll take that one. Okay, so... Ooh, we got Big Boy. Big spinny flame dude who always kills me. I think we'll go upgrade and we'll avoid the elite here. And we'll smith again. This time, I think it's Iron Wave. Extra block, extra damage. Vulnerability, fungal beasts. They are fun guys. Alright, let's bash. Let's Iron Wave you. And then we've blocked it all and we've put you on the verge of death. So now we want to pretty much put you on the verge of death and kill you whenever it matters. So you'll be, yeah, pumping yourself up in order to strengthen up and then do some more damage later down the line. So if I went Headbutt, I could put the bash on top, which could get you really close to death. In fact, then I could just defend, entrench, block it all, and then I think I can kill you both next turn. Or at least get you both real close, because you're gonna, yeah, you're gonna start buffing yourself. Which means 1 strike at you and then a bash at you is all I need. And then we draw 9 points to damage, so at that point we would have been done if we didn't already have the energy because of Happy Flower. Alright, Explosive Potion's pretty good. Exhaust all non-attack cards in your hand, deal 16 damage. Exhaust a card, draw 2 cards. Burning Pact is an interesting one. Get our deck size real low. But then, what do we exhaust at that point? Assuming that we exhaust every single time it comes around, we end up having the smallest deck size in the world. I mean, if we had the one that draws when you get vulnerable, we could get the deck size down to just do the bash and whatever that card's called, and then just cycle over and over and over again. Pretty much just go infinite on that one, which is kind of funny. I don't think I can take it. I think maybe just a Wild Strike for the extra damage. Yeah. Burning Pact, if it ever came back around with the wounds in our deck, though, would be pretty good. Alright. Let's have a look-see. Can't kill any of you on the spot, but I can poke at you. Alright. Let's poke at you. Let's poke at you. And Explosive Potion is 10 damage to all, which puts you on 2. Puts you on 2. Puts them all pretty close to being just dead. I guess I'll just block 14 and then get them next time. So we take a little bit. Five's not bad. That's a lot of defense. It's not actually what I wanted to see, but we can kill one of you. So if I kill you, I can put Iron Wave on top. Yeah, and then we'll shrug it off, draw Iron Wave, hit you, get that roll around, and then we're blocking enough. Both of you are dead next turn. Happy flower time, even if it didn't matter. Alright, 6 on you, Wild Strike on you. And we came out that quite well. Another explosive potion. Whirlwind. 5 damage to all enemies X times. It's really good. It is really good. Is this the time for it? I could see it quite often with the deck size though. Let's take it. It's an AoE as well. Do I want to take on the elite, knowing that this guy kills me all the time? I don't think I do. I don't think I do. If I take it this way and I don't need to heal, then I can use this for an upgrade as well, so... Oh, give me a whirlwind right now. What would it be? 10 damage to all of them if I did a shrug it off into it. Let's try it. Missed. Okay, worth a try though. Right, 12 on you. Take you off the board. And then we should be blocking all of it. 7 damage. I'll hit you. So you're dead to most attacks at that point. Pass the turn. Reduces our attack. Reduces our attack. And hits our armor. Whirlwind. That's 9 damage to all of you. Kills you, kills you. Leaves you two alive. Not much I can do about that except for just like explosive potion. I might just do that just so that we can net some life. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll use one of these. Consider it a life potion. Body Slam seems like a solid choice. We'll go question mark. It's a shot. 104 gold. Ah, Paper Frog would have been nice. Unceasing Top would have been pretty cool. Card removal, maybe. I think Metallicize. Which means that the Entrench is always a... Actually, no, it's the end of turn. Not true. Armaments, maybe? And then we upgrade it? I think that might be the pick. Yeah, let's do that. Proceed. Upgrade armaments. So armaments is a block card, but it also upgrades all the cards in our hand for the rest of combat. We should be able to upgrade our entire deck, so we've pretty much got a low-powered Apotheosis in hand now. Alright, let's see how well we fare here. So, this hand is pretty meh. Let's shrug it off so that this Body Slam does something. Body Slam you for 8. Headbutt you. Get... Is it big hit, first of all? I think it's a little hit and he puts burns in. I can't quite remember. We'll take the Body Slam. Try go for some early game damage. So he powers up. Ah, it's the big hit. Okay, well, we're going to go armaments, upgrade all of our defense. Defend, defend, Body Slam. Take a fair bit. But it's not half our health, which it usually ends up being. Okay. So that's 7 damage, so this is worthwhile. And then... I think I apply the Bash rather than the Whirlwind. The Whirlwind's for 10, but this is also for 10 and it's got Vulnerable, so... And we're already blocking everything here. I'm gonna get the regen potion going now. I don't think we'll be able to hit max HP. by the time it runs out. So there's full potential there. Right, armaments. Blocking enough. Whirlwind, 16, it's actually quite a lot more. So if that's 12 damage, that's 13 damage. So it's actually strike, strike, whirlwind. Okay. Not gonna get too ahead of myself, but I feel like we're doing okay. He says as he immediately draws a big block hand when he's not attacking. Really? This always happens when I play this Hexaghost. Every time. Oh, I should have blocked. Ah, damn it. Not paying attention. 14 damage coming in. Okay, so we'll shrug it off. That's 8. Iron Wave. That's all the block needed. And then we can... I think we just headbutt Body Slam. I'll take... Is it Whirlwind or Wilds? I think it's Whirlwind. And then Body Slam you. I think I need to power through his health. And getting that Whirlwind is going to be the best way to do that. 14 damage coming in though. So it actually becomes a matter of bashing first, I think. This is 24. But we take 14 by not blocking anything. I could block 8. I think I block 8. And then I hit you for 13. Regeneration's worn off. We're almost back to full HP, so... He's getting close. We want to be on the verge of killing him right here. Which I think we can make happen. So we Wild Strike. We shrug it off. Draw a burn. That's annoying, but not the end of the world. And then we Body Slam. And we just need to deal 18 to him next turn, plus his block. Or we need to block all of that. And we can block a lot of this. I think we go for the block, because we can't get through his armor. So, armaments, defense, entrench, 26. And then we get him next turn. Doesn't even take us to half health, which is a really good place to be in, because now he just does really weak attacks. Unfortunately, our hand is awful. I mean, I can take this. We've got lethal in the potions, so... Let's just try and hit him without using that potion. If it ever comes to the point where I fear for my life, then I'd use it, but... Alas... We got there. Okay. Oh dear. So we get an extra 24 gold because of Golden Idol. That's pretty awesome. We want to be hitting up some shops quite a lot, I guess. Impervious is a Body Slam God tier combo. So I think we want to be going with that. Exhaust your hand, deal 7 damage for each exhausted card, and then exhaust. We haven't got really an exhaust synergy. Double tap is interesting, but it's impervious. It's a block deck after all. Okay, as far as our relics are concerned, whenever you open a non-boss chest, get a curse. I think that's the one we go for. We've already got Golden Idol giving us a crap ton of gold. So reducing the amount of gold we can get is stupid. And the curses that we get from this, we're gaining a ton of gold, so we should be able to remove them quite easily. So I think it's Cursed Key. Extra energy for those 2 energy cards that are in our deck, and Whirlwind as well. It's going to be really good. We could bash impervious, and when we upgrade body slam, do that in the same turn. So we like vulnerability them, gain 30 block, and do like 40 damage on a body slam. It's going to be god tier awesome. Alright, I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, then be sure to like, subscribe, hit that little bell icon and all that jazz. And I will see you on the second floor. Bye bye.